Let's do it again. Grab a ton of CO2, put it on the capital stack, fist bump, block it away. Finance industry is the only industry that can transition from millions to billions, from billions to trillions. Now is a chance for us to see that future is coming. I want you to also be in the story. My question to you all, the alchemists of the financial industry, is how do you want to be remembered? Do you 5 years ago, it is only a rounding error. We can barely see it there. There's 5 years later, as of today, it's a $6.2 billion worth of asset pool. If it's a high quality cash flow in the next 10 years and help us to bridge the financing gap, the first wave of bankers who can transition from billions to trillions. These days, I've been thinking a lot about a different ingredient about how to price the next new asset class, which is atmospheric cleanup. I want to tell you why now is a chance for us to see that future is coming. I want you to also be in the story. 5 years ago, it is only a rounding error. We can barely see it there. There's nothing, 2020. But 5 years later, as of today, it's a 28 million tons and $6.2 billion worth of asset pool. If the corporate America joined Microsoft the same way that they did in the past several years, we are looking at an $80 billion market by 2030. And according to McKinsey and all of those smart people, by 2050, we're looking at a new $1 trillion market. How do you differentiate from greenwash to green cash flow? Carbon removal needs to qualify for 3 different criteria. It has to capture from the atmosphere. It has to be durably stored under the ground for thousands of years, at least hundreds of thousands of years. And eventually, it needs to come from human interaction. That's the 3 criteria for what we call high-quality carbon dioxide removal. 70% of the carbon removal tons is purchased by Microsoft. Just in April and May, there are so many mega deals. Metric ton, 12 million has been contracted. The biggest one from Microsoft is 12-year under the bioenergy carbon capture and storage method. And what does it say? It's high-quality cash flow in the next 10 years. For people who are in this room who are much smarter than me, you know that it is a sign of eventually it will be a market for securitization. Well, think about it. When you want to invest in something that nobody understands, would you get a premium? Of course you will. If you understand where to price the risk, are you going to get more money out of it? Yes, you would. Last year, I went to listen to the keynote speak by Joe Holsinger, the chairman of Ares. He said, when you're 85, you're not going to remember how much money you make on a deal, but you're going to remember maybe these few days in Barcelona, how much impact you make. The chief economist of Allianz, Ludovic, said, one day, the regulators, the lawmakers will come and tell you, get out or get real. He also said that finance industry is the only industry that can transition from millions to billions, from billions to trillions. We also have heard that other story from Steve Jobs. He has told the Pepsi executive, do you want to sell sugar water for your entire life or change the world? My question to you all, the alchemists of the financial industry, is how do you want to be remembered? Do you want to be the first wave of bankers who can transition from billions to trillions and help us to bridge the financing gap in the carbon removal market? For me to make this session as interactive as possible, I want to try something new. I designed this gesture. Try this gesture together with me. 1, grab a ton of CO2, put it on a capital stack, and fist bump. Block it away. Let's do it again. Grab a ton of CO2, put it on the capital stack, fist bump with someone next to you.